guys, good morning. 4:57 and I can't even lie, I'm exhausted. Way to the gym now.
Only been a few hours, but it feel like days. Only been days, but it feel like months. Gone for a year, only been like once. Life move fast when you do what you want. At this time, doing what I want. Hope you doing what you want. What you want. My new bitch look like Halle Berry, but she don't love me, she too scary. My old bitch fun like Jackie Brown. I wanna know what she too down. Do you be my leading lady? I wanna contract girl, baby. In the meantime, sign up what I want. Hope you doing what you want. Maybe I don't love myself, I don't know. Leave me here, I'll fuck myself. Spin the mirror, I doubt myself. Don't need myself, fuck my wealth. Only been a few hours, but it felt like days. Only been days, but it felt like months. I've gone for a year, only been like once. Life move fast when you do what you want. At this time, do what I want.
Just got out of the gym and now going home. That was a workout 10 out of 10. We just didn't have time to do cardio. We're about to go home because I have to change and head to work. I do have apartments to go look at today, which I only can go with him for one of them. I can't go for two. Currently on my break, I live I'm gonna get a waffle sandwich and drink my coffee. I'm gonna take my 15 minutes and then head back to work.
Only because you ain't here.
Alright guys, we made it to Texas Roadhouse. We went apartment shopping. We went to two apartments and I didn't film it because I was kind of in the moment, but I will speak to you guys later more about it. Guys, so this is gonna be the end of today's video. I wanted to make sure I sit down and talk to you guys about what's been going on in my life. I wasn't able to film me going looking at apartments because, mind you, this is my first time going to go explore apartments and see what it's like. This is gonna be the end of the video, but I wanted to basically talk about what I want for myself, what I want for this channel, what's the purpose of me filming this video today, really talking more in depth about my life and who I am. We went to go view the first apartment and we're still continuing to look for apartments. We already have something in mind. The first apartment, we didn't like the interaction we had with the front desk. They didn't really give us much information. They kind of just, we got to view the apartment and the neighborhood was okay, it was cute, but we weren't sure about it. The second apartment that we went to, we absolutely loved. We spoke to the lady, she was so nice. I talked about my situation and everything going on in my life, and you know, she gave us like relationship advice, life advice, anything possibly, and we just connected with her, and the neighborhood was so cute and it just felt very welcoming and very comfortable there. But again, we are still going to go view more apartments. The reason why I wanted to basically film the 5 a.m. get back into routine video is I'm going through a lot of change in my life. And when I graduated high school, I moved to the city to come work because I lived in a very small town that really didn't have work opportunity for me. Because of my circumstances, there was no job opportunity for me in my town, so I moved down here with my sister when I graduated high school, and I left my grandpa behind. I don't know if a lot of you know, but I grew up with my grandpa, and he was a father figure, a mother figure to me my whole life. I moved down here, lived here, and I came down with a certain amount of money when I moved down here. Of course, I didn't know how to take care of money, and I started struggling financially, so I wasn't able to pay rent at my sister's house because I was barely starting to work. Later on, I got into a relationship, and that kind of, realistically, to be very authentic with you, I was basically the man in the relationship, and I paid for everything, and my money started going down the drain, and I wasn't taking care of my money. I wasn't being responsible. And in March recently, my grandpa passed away, and it was one of the biggest changes of my life. It's still something I'm dealing with. Grief is something that a lot of people will not understand if never experienced it. Even me and my sister's relationship started to go rocky, and we were just bumpy heads on aligning. I ended up getting kicked out. I'm moving in with my boyfriend. I already heard multiple people tell me, like, you rushed into the relationship, like, you don't even know what you're doing. But I think a lot of you guys know, but me and Alex go way back since high school. We broke up 2 years ago, and he was my first ever love. There's never really a proper reason why we broke up. We just ended up splitting up, which that's a whole nother testimony to itself in our love story and how much we've grown now. The situation happened recently, and it's now forcing us to make a decision to move. We were already planning to save up to move because of my living circumstances and because of there's a lot more I could say, but I have to be careful with legal reasons of this situation that just recently happened. I lost all my money. I'll go more into detail, but I want to respect people's character. I want to respect people's privacy. All the money that I had saved was all I had, and it went away, forcing me and Alex to make a decision to choose our peace or continue to live this cycle of trauma, to live this cycle of dealing with people's problems, to live this cycle of choosing other people's happiness before ours. And my life is a living testimony on its own. Whether Alex is in my life, whether I've had to deal with circumstances, I am still the same me. I'm learning. I've just been through so much where I know how to handle situations positively because I'm a follower of Christ, and I believe that anything that I do comes with faith. And the purpose of this video is to start a routine for myself, to prioritize myself, my peace, my sanity, because I've already been through so much. And I'm not gonna depict my character just because there's a lot of projection around me. I'm gonna continue to be the same person I've always been. This is the reason why I'm so strong in my testimony and why I'm faithful when it comes to hard situations, because God is by my side. Whether anybody likes to hear it or not, like, he's never gonna fail me. You can do horrible things to me and he will still continue to be faithful to me and teach me lessons and show me how to grow. Realistically, guys, I'm going through a period of my life with loss and grief and feeling alone all the time. And I know that I'm not realistically alone, that I'm just ready to become a better version, not only for myself, not only for what's pleasing to God, but also I'm about to start like a future with my boyfriend. Like, the most I can do is take care of myself mentally, to be there for him and support him and provide for him and make sure he feels loved. And not only that, like, my friends and like me being there for myself, because I know realistically at the end of the day that I have only myself. I'm not close to my family. I'm distant from my family. Like, I don't trust anybody, and I think my peace matters more than anything in the world. And where that starts and where I could change is myself and my goals and what I'm going to do to change and be a better person every day. I'm just 19 years old, doing everything on my own, learning everything on my own. Like, I'm having to learn lesson from lesson, person to person, family. Like, I've been through so much, and I'm still sometimes in disbelief, like, how I'm still standing here. I believe that somebody here watching today is going to see my testimony and is going to see the fruits that I produce throughout making videos and filming content. And that's really all I want, is to showcase, like, I'm not a perfect person. I'm just a normal teenager trying to get through life. and that's what I want to document and share with a lot of people. From now on, like, I'm prioritizing me whether somebody doesn't like it or not. Like, I know my identity, I know the type of woman I am, I know the values, my morals, the respect that I deserve, and I'm not going to allow somebody to come and walk and use me, take advantage of me, because I am in a vulnerable spot in my life, and a lot of people will try to see somebody vulnerable and use that against them and use that to their advantage to manipulate them, to gaslight them, to pull them down. And it's almost homeless. Like, I really was almost homeless until God put this perfect man in my life to help me, to guide me, to be there and support me. Like, I don't even want to glaze Alex, but he's generally the biggest part of my testimony. He's always been a huge part of my testimony and the woman I am today. And I've expressed that over and over and over on social media, that my biggest heartbreak has been a lesson, but a reward, but a blessing. Allow us to grow. Like, this is teaching us how to grow. And like, I cannot, guys, I'm telling you, don't settle for less. Like, find you a good man who will protect you, who will help you, who will guide you, who will support you, whether you're at the lowest point of your life. Admire Alex as a person, his character, the way he's with his family, him as a brother. I am beyond blessed and grateful to have an amazing partner, and I'm ready to start this new life and chapter with him. Not only that, but start this new life for me, this new chapter on content creating, on being myself, being authentic, show you guys that like I'm a mess. I'm here to be vulnerable, to be authentic, and show you like I'm a mess. I'm only 19 years old, doing life alone without family. I know this video was a mess, and I hope it got to show you guys a little bit of light of who I am. Later on, you will see. Later on, my fruits will produce, and I know that I have full faith in me that God is going to work in miracles for my life, because he's done it multiple times. I just want to thank anybody who's been there for me in any way, or even a stranger who's DM'd me on TikTok, anywhere. I want to thank you, because it's kept me going, it's kept me motivated, and without you guys, like, I just wouldn't be here. If you guys enjoyed this video, stay tuned for next video.